So you guys always ask about what type of cameras and stuff we use to edit, and so that's what we're gonna do today, and with Mommy.
First, we're gonna show you our biggest, nicest camera that we use. So you guys always ask, what camera do you use? This one is a Canon T5i. This is our big one. We film Emma's makeup tutorials on this one, and challenges sometimes. When we film with two cameras, we're filming with this one, and then the one I'm gonna show you here in a second, which is this one.
Did the Rode mic come with it? Did the Rode mic come with it, or not?
No. And this one here does not focus very well up close. It's kind of annoying in that manner. But anyway, so this is the main camera we use when we go vlogging. This is a Sony HD Handycam, but I like this one because it's got a mic on top.
It's fuzzy.
It's got automatic focus, but you can change it to manual just by clicking this and then rotating. So if I need to manually focus it, I've got it right here. It's always on. That's another good thing. I don't have to wait for it to turn on. It's always on, and all I have to do is just open this up and I can start filming.
And also the camera and the lens. Show them that.
Oh, I don't know if you can see this, but there's like an internal stabilizer in there, which is good for vlogging. Another good thing about this and why we went to this camera is because we can put a big giant battery in it, and this battery lasts 8 to 10 hours, and it's got 96 gigs of internal memory. You know, if for some reason we're filming for 8 hours or 10 hours somewhere and we need another one, we can just take it off real easily.
Oh no!
And put another one in. It's just real easy. Another thing I like about this camera is that it has a thing on it already, so you can get footage from the camera to your computer really easy. You don't have to go searching for a cord because it's right here. So this is our main vlogging camera. I want to go over lights because somebody asked about lights last week. Yeah.
This one.
Yeah. So our lights right here, I got those off of eBay. They were actually really cheap. It's just a soft box set.
They're cool though.
Yeah. There's another one. It's a boom. It's called a boom light that goes over the top, but we haven't used that in quite a while. But when we first started vlogging in our very, 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 very old videos, this camera right here, this one.
What was it? Kodak?
This is a Kodak Sport, and it takes footage in HD and it does 60 frames per second too. You can put on those settings, and as you can tell, it's just been really used. Like it looks pretty dirty. Yep.
But we use it whenever we want to film underwater.
Yeah. I got that one because it had the good frame rate and because you could film underwater, which is always cool.
I mentioned a GoPro. Do we have our GoPro in here?
Oh no, I didn't bring our GoPro in. Anyway, we vlogged with this for a long time, probably a year or so, till it broke. Then we bought another one, and then that one broke, and then we bought this one, and I'm not even sure if this one works. This one might be a broken one, but we've got a black one too. This is just for underwater stuff. We also have a GoPro, which I don't even know where it is right now.
I think instead of using this, now we use our GoPro.
Yeah.
But we can't see the screen on the GoPro.
Yep.
So that kind of makes it, we don't know what we're filming.
When we go swimming tonight, we're gonna be filming with that. Okay, then this is our new thing we got. This is a drone. It's a drone camera, so it's got a little camera on the end here. We haven't been able to get it to fly yet. We haven't tried with this one. We had one come that was a different one.
It was yellow.
Yeah, it was yellow, but it didn't work. One of the engines was having trouble, so they sent us a new one. This is the new one. We haven't tried it out yet, but looking online, the footage looks awesome. I get a lot of questions about music. I've used, and you guys see this like in our description, what music I use. I've used, obviously our theme song is by Josh Woodward. He's a good one. Incompetech, everybody uses those. The problem with using those is everybody uses them, right? So you hear the same songs from different people on YouTube, and I don't know, I don't like using the same music as, you know, what everybody's using. When we were under a network, I used their music library, but now that we're independent, I use audio blocks. And I've used other music libraries, but those other music libraries you had to pay per download, or you were limited by how many downloads you had every month. So when I found audio blocks, to be honest, it was almost like a too good to be true type of thing because it's not very expensive. It's a subscription-based music library. You get unlimited downloads. They've got over 100,000 tracks. It's completely royalty free, and depending on how you sign up for it will determine how much you pay. If you sign up for the 7-day trial, which we have a link down below if you want to do that, it is completely free for those 7 days and you can download whatever you want in those 7 days. Now, if you don't cancel within the 7-day trial, it will automatically put you as a monthly subscription and will charge your credit card for the monthly subscription fee, which at this time is $79. If you don't want to keep it, don't forget to cancel. If you want to keep it, I would recommend paying the extra $20 and getting a huge discount. I mean, for $20 extra, you get a full year, which is a way better rate than $79 for just 1 month. And knowing how much I use music, you're gonna want to keep it for longer than a month. But don't forget that it automatically puts you at the monthly fee after the 7-day trial. So if you plan on doing the $99 yearly subscription, do it before your 7 days is up. And I've had another music library that was similar to it, and to be honest, it was awful because you didn't have very much of a selection to choose from. It was like, especially in our genre, which is we like happy, bouncy. There were probably, I want to say 30 music selections to pick from on that one. But on audio blocks, I mean, I've got hundreds. There's like no way for me to even download like the whole library. It's that massive, and they add stuff to it all the time. Because I started out with a 7-day free trial thinking I was gonna download a bunch of stuff and then, you know, like quit. But I kept it because, you know, you can't use the same piece over and over, and I do, I know. But sometimes you go and you do something cool and you want a specific type of music, like scary or whatever. And the way audio blocks is set up, and I know if you're a video creator, finding the perfect piece of music and knowing the right keywords to search for it is really difficult. So it's really easy on audio blocks to find what you're looking for. So, I mean, it can't hurt to sign up for a free 7-day trial. You also have to watch for rights, like what your rights are. Like, how can you use this piece of music? So some places it's restricted, you can only use it in certain ways. With audio blocks, as far as like YouTube, you're unlimited. So you don't have to worry about any of that. And also YouTubers, I know this is a big annoyance, is when your video gets flagged by Content ID. You know what Content ID is, don't you? Yep. Because you hear her in the video saying, this is copyrighted music, which is true. And that's why I usually put music underneath music if there's like something playing like in a store.
Yeah, yesterday Mommy was editing and I could hear a song in the background. I'm like, it's copyrighted.
Yeah, so I was like, I know, that's why I've got music going underneath of it so I don't get in trouble. You know that whenever you upload a video, even if you do have rights, sometimes it'll flag Content ID, and those are always a big annoyance to get solved. We upload like our daily videos, I use music from audio blocks. I mean, I've used hundreds of pieces of music from their library, and I've only been flagged twice for Content ID, and on both of those, audio blocks took care of it. I think the first time it took 48 hours, it was like over a weekend. The second time it was like within 24 hours. So that is really good. I'm gonna go ahead and put a link down below to audio blocks. Click there and go to audio blocks and check it out. If you're a YouTuber, it just really is worth your money. What should we go over next?
Editing.
I edit on Adobe Premiere, and I use Adobe Premiere CS6. How to edit, I get that question a lot. That isn't something I can just answer, because that is like, you could go to school for 4 years for video editing. I started out on iMovie. That one's really easy to learn. It's free when you buy it because it's part of just the Mac OS. What do I use for thumbnails? I use Adobe Photoshop. What else? What else do people ask? Yeah, I think I've covered everything you guys usually ask. If you guys want to ask more stuff in the comments down below, I'll try to answer them. I'll just respond to your comment. Just make sure that I'm allowed to. Sometimes your guys' settings make it so I can't respond to you.
So thank you for watching this equipment video. Please comment, share, subscribe, thumbs up, follow us on Twitter, and bye YouTube.
Bye YouTube.
Take time, do what you're gonna do, and just smile, you're gonna see it through. Your wings are gonna sprout and lift you off the ground. Oh no, take time, do what you're gonna do, just smile, you're gonna see it through. Your wings are gonna sprout and you will learn to fly.